What's up, everybody? Welcome to Real Talk, where I'm just trying to keep everything 100, and that might include bashing some DC movies here and there. Of course, I'm not going to bash any DC movies today, but listen, okay? We're in a tough position as DC fans, and yes, I'm a DC fan. I'm a movie fan, okay? And every movie I watch, I want it to be as amazing as I possibly could imagine. Of course, that doesn't exclude the DC Extended Universe. But we are in a position now where I think the DC Extended Universe is in big trouble if they fail with their next movie coming out here in a couple of weeks, and that movie is obviously Wonder Woman. Now, let me start off by saying that when I said I'm a fan of movies and I'm a fan of DC Extended Universe, I mean that because I've actually liked every single movie that the DCEU's released at this point. None of them I've loved or anything like that, but I enjoyed them. Probably the worst of the three so far for me has been Man of Steel. For some reason, that movie just has like a soul-sucking aspect to it where, I don't know, every time I watch it, it's hard to get through. It's harder to get through every single time I watch it, and it just doesn't grab me, man. It's so lifeless. That's the way I could describe Man of Steel. With Batman vs Superman, I mean, the fact that Batman and Superman in a movie, it could have been literally the worst movie of all time, and I still would have probably liked to watch it because it was Batman and Superman on the screen at the same time for the first time ever. That's like a childhood fantasy right there. And Suicide Squad had more entertainment value in terms of like comedy and action and stuff than the other ones that I think. But I'm not so self-centered that I think that my opinion is the only opinion on earth. I realize that the majority of people agree that the DCEU at this point sucks. Okay, whether we look at critics' ratings, which every single movie so far has been a critical failure, maybe other than Man of Steel, which still has a pretty bad critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes, they've all been failures. And by the way, financially, they haven't been the biggest hits either. Now, they're far from failures or anything remotely close to a failure, but they haven't been as successful as Warner Bros. Would have wanted them to be. But I think that this is the last straw, okay? They have to hit with Wonder Woman both critically and both financially higher than they have with every single one of their movies. And the reason why I believe this is because you only have so many strikes, okay? You can only strike out so many times, and they've already struck out 3 times according to most people, and a 4th time I think would be game over. And not only that, but they have this big movie, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's called Justice League, and it's coming out in November, I believe. If Wonder Woman sucks, and this is another movie that people are disappointed by from the DC Extended Universe, will they go out a couple of months later and watch this Justice League movie? I think they will. I think it's going to make a lot of money. But if we're talking about 4 movies in a row that have disappointed audiences, I think it's not going to make nearly as much money as it could have made, which it could have made box office breaking type numbers if the DC Extended Universe was really good at this point. But this movie, Wonder Woman, is also them expanding past Batman vs Superman, right? They have established and given stories, well, at least somewhat, for 2 characters in this universe. Now they're going to expand on Wonder Woman, and that's going to be expanding the universe more than just the 2 characters that everybody knows, and I think they do have to succeed. Alright, but enough of what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Wonder Woman is the last straw for DC? Tell me why if you think so. If you don't, also tell me why. As always, thank you for watching. Please do me a favor, like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't be mad at anything I said. I'm just keeping it real.